Do you think it's possible that when Square makes a video game that's not RPG focused, that they're doing it for tax write-off purposes? I say that because a lot of the stuff surrounding this Forspoken game looks bad. I watched a couple of videos where some of the cringe was highlighted for this game, and the dialogue alone is pretty awful. Also, Digital Foundry did a pretty good video comparing Forspoken 2023 to Assassin's Creed Unity 2014, and I think it kind of speaks for itself. I'm just going to play a little bit of this, and this isn't even high quality. This is from Twitter. But you can look at it, like, look at just the two characters walking through a city. The left version is a game from 2014. The right version is from today. This Forspoken just came out. That says a lot. I don't know. This game does not impress me. I'm not impressed by this game. And most of the reviewers aren't either. So, I mean, 39 mixed reviews, that's not good. It's average. And I guess you could argue average is maybe good, but for $70 a game, I don't know if I want to spend that much on an average game. $70 is a lot of money today. That's a full tank of gas. So, you know, I want something that's gonna really impress me. I'd rather buy an indie game, to be honest. Most of the time, those are better than most of the AAA games anyway nowadays. But this game is coming off as a huge letdown. I'm surprised there's no PC reviews. I hear this, you need like a monster rig to run this game. But anyway, I wasn't going to talk about this game again because I just don't really care about it. But there's this weird narrative coming out now where if you don't buy this game, you're, of course, racist or something. I saw this. It's from Sophia Narwitz over on Twitter. As you slept, a new racism narrative was born. This is from David Jaffe. I think that's how you say his last name. Made the God of War series and Twisted Metal. So the guy's made some good stuff. I can't take that away from him. It's impressive. It's an impressive batch of games there. But he has this hot take. I'm inches from pulling the trigger on Forspoken at $70. Part of it is the good stuff I'm hearing from people who are playing it and the fact I did enjoy the demo. The other part is I want to buy it to spite the assholes who clearly don't like women, black people, or PlayStation. Now, I haven't seen anybody complain about this at all. I did see this Polygon writer that Eric July is talking about here. I actually made a video on this as well because this guy said that the game should have focused on systemic racism because of the character in the game, which is ridiculous. Nobody wants to play that game. But if you just look around, I'm just doing a quick search. I actually did a little bit before the video as well, and I didn't see anything. A lot of people are saying stuff like this. Xbots praised High on Life, but expected Sony gamers to trash Forspoken. Never forget. High on Life sucks. I played a little bit of it because it's on Game Pass. It seems like there is some console war bickering between the PlayStation and Xbox people, which I find irrelevant in today's day and age because everything is PC anyway. But that is still a thing. So I'll give him that. There's people that hate PlayStation and there's people that hate Xbox. But as far as people making fun of the game because of the character being a woman or because she's black, I don't see that running around. Like, no one's taking that. Like, I see stuff like this. I'm seeing bots out here laughing at how much PlayStation paid to make Forspoken exclusive. All I can say is they didn't pay anywhere near the $7 billion Xbox paid for this shit. That's fair. That's fair. There's this Forspoken. It looks like vomit. Oliver Jai here says, I'm not playing Forspoken, but my girlfriend bought it at launch, so I guess I'll casually watch it to see if it's as bad as people say. The install, though, is nearly 100 gigabytes on PlayStation 5. That's insane. It's only like 500 gigabytes, and the hard drive is only like 500 gigs. Damn. That's insane. That's lazy bullshit right there. You can fix that, developers. They just put it on there. They don't try to optimize anything anymore. I see stuff like this. Here's Sheriko, Forspoken review impressions, average story, terrible writing, repetitive gameplay, pretty world, unique parkour system, awful optimization, lots to do. It has some great ideas, but it fails to take necessary risks to make this a memorable experience. Overall, it's a 5 out of 10 average game. That's what I'm hearing. Average game. Or cringy game. That is kind of the theme I've heard. This doesn't make me want to play the game. Now, maybe with a hefty discount, I would check it out. But at this price, I'm going to pass. So I'm not seeing whatever. Here's mine. This is where I talked about that Polygon article. Polygon is messed up. Polygon is messed up. I actually went to his Twitter. He's been doubling down on this. So I'm inches from pulling the trigger on Forspoken at $70. And he says, to be clear, the tropes about black folks in Forspoken are shit. They were called out over a year ago, and Square did nothing, which is their right, of course. But I'm talking about the players who are being dicks for no clear reason. So I assume it's racism plus console war plus misogyny. You're just assuming it then. You haven't actually seen it. I've seen the console war stuff. I'll agree with you there. That is a thing. That's always been a thing. People hating on each other's consoles. I think it's kind of dumb at this. I think it's dumb in 2023, but whatever. People are going to do what they're going to do. Racism and misogyny, I haven't seen anybody complaining about this shit. That's a stretch. Learn to read, human beings. I said one of the reasons I'm buying Forspoken is despite people for whom them being racist, misogynist console wars are motivating factors in slamming it. If someone plays it and hates it for other reasons they can articulate, fine by me, that's fair. But no one's being racist or sexist about the game. It's either an average game, which is what most people are saying. It's cringy. I've heard that there's video compilations out there on YouTube about the game being cringy. And the console wars thing, that's a true factor. A lot of people bitching about PlayStation and Xbox when I did a little search on it. But as far as it being the character, I haven't seen anybody complaining about that. I mean, the reviews themselves say the game has problems. I mean, you can go over there. There's 66 professional reviews if you want to go down that hole and take a look. Most people say the game is average. 24 positive. So there are people saying the game is good. I haven't played the game. I don't know if it's good or not. The reviews don't get me excited about it. But before you go and call people that don't like the game istaphobes, you should really take a second and look. It took me 5 seconds to search Forspoken on Twitter. You're the creator of God of War and Twisted Metal. You have a lot of influence with people. Don't call them istaphobes, basically, because you don't like that people are mad about the game being average. Relax. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.